And this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. And they'll enjoy excellent field position at the 40 as the opening kick heads out of bounds. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. This is Arie Thomas making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Five wide. Hey, home.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Five wide.
The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15.
Off 52. Alert! Middle. Out. What's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. On the move, headed right. He's on the mark, Jackson Hawes. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
What's that?
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it sets up 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May off the play fake. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st down, May. Sends this to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots pull out in front further, 13-zip. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now Borregales on to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Half, 85, half.
Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Round 80. Go.
Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Low right side, and Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First and 10 from the 32. Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. So it'll be second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Patriots are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's May. Chased out to his right. Fits it through the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's May on first and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 20-zip lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
One after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots push their lead to 21-zip already. Now Borregales on to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Now Allen off the play action. Forced that to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
180! Middle. Gun. Off 52. Alert! Alert! Alert!
Here he goes, third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now the shotgun gives to Cook. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Now, was that last play a potential drive killer? Let's see. It is 2nd and very long. Allen fires out wide, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice gain.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Hey, tight. Hey, home. Alert!
They'll go. Allen. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
They go play action. Here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Borregales connects, and their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen. That throw finds Bartholomew. It's a small gain up to the 38. Milton Williams making the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hey, tight. 5 wide. Gun. Look out.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down.
Half 10. 50. Look out.
Allen to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This is the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Regular. Brown 80.
Allen on 3rd down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down. To the air again. Allen dumps it off to his running back. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's a pick 6 for New England.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, oh, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Patriots continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's complete to the rookie out of Iowa State. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's a New England 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 from the 32.
Crazy. Here goes that.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Going play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here goes throw.
May now from the gun. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they wanted to add 3 more there, but silver lining, they aren't exactly hurting for a big lead at this juncture. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Round 80.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's completed right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Pass is caught at the 9. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. So after thinking it over, these guys lining up for 2. Allen gonna throw again. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half, but they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Rob Flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Complete to the right side. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
May now, 3rd and 2. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Ooh, this was not hit well, and it's headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception than just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play action. May. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
It's on target to Williams. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 32. On play action, here's May. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Made a throw it. Brought in right side. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Round 80. Look out.
Allen to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Fits it through the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, Allen to the air. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play. Way too many of them.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Quick throw finds about right. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Looking quickly here. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Ready? Alert!
Allen setting up to throw. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Half. We go.
Here's Allen. Caught near the sideline. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman that time. And now it'll be third and goal. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This, our last play of the quarter. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's forward for a gain of about 6. Still short of that marker, but they could definitely go for this on fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. It's a design run for him. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Fourth down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room and no margin for error.
They'll run now on second down. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. And Bills get to him, he's brought down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Motion a receiver left. Now May on 3rd and long. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They get through quick. It's blocked. They got it. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Bills get it back to within 2 possessions. Oh, man, that was awesome, Brock. First the race toward the punter to get the block, and then another race to get on top of the block kick for 6.
And when you block that punt, Kate, you do have a numbers advantage and a ferocity advantage because you know you've got an opportunity to put points on the board as well. That group wasn't just satisfied to get home and block the punt. They want to put points on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. May now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here's May. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And he's got it. It's in close. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. That type of play right there, Brock, who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
Now Borregales on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Round 80!
On 1st down, Allen. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Carlton Davis. We'll take over just outside the red zone.